Hey guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of Shapez 2. And in the last episode, we finished setting up our painting and stacking for layer number 1. Here it is. All I've done is moved things a little bit tighter. I had this room here. We had a 2x2 in there, if you remember from the last episode. Well, it's gone now, so we don't have that anymore. I added this belt here just to trash. So if something gets through here, and the recipe changes or whatever, and it's no longer able to go through the painting machine because of the way my wiring is set up, it just goes and gets trashed. So added a trasher, compressed this a little bit. Other than that, I don't think anything has changed. So we should be pumping out the latest and greatest shape. Look at that. So that's all fine and well. I think we're almost done with this one, actually. Yep. The next time the train goes to the hub, we will be done with it. So that is awesome. Now, what I want to do today, I think... Oh, there we go. We did the thing. Okay, we'll claim that. This shape should be easy. And we should immediately start switching to squares. It looks like we are. There's a little bit of jank. Some of these things just have to empty, which is a little annoying. But it is what it is. We could put a garbage in here. Probably right in here would be the spot we want to do it. Add a bunch of belts or add a bunch of splitters that are, if the shape is what we want, it goes this way. Otherwise it gets trashed. But I don't think it matters a whole lot. Like that little bit of stuff that's sneaking through, I don't think it's really going to change anything, because up here we're just throwing it away anyway, so I don't know. We have time to play around with it if we need to. Let me cut this and paste it somewhere else for now. And I think what I want to do, because I want to get 3 more layers. Oh, that was the other thing I've done, is I've taken the paint from here and I've wired it all the way across and then all the way across so that I can just, in theory, copy all of these like this up here, and they should just have paint in them. So in theory, that should work, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Let me wait for this to drop off, and then I think I'm gonna move it over just to give us a little bit more room to work here. I think we're just gonna want a little bit more room to work here. Okay, and then somehow what I need to do is connect all of these guys, but most importantly, I need to start splitting. Oh, I need to start splitting these outputs. And how do I want to do that? I think what I'm gonna want is... How am I going to do this, guys? How am I going to do this? One of these things? I think... Hear me out. If I put this thing like that, we should be able to start mixing belts together. Whoops. Because I need to start doing some funny things. So this one's going to go there. Wait a minute. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, yes. This one is going to go there, which is perfect. This one is going to go... Actually, hang on. We can do something else here. This one can go like that. This one can go like that. And like that. And like that. Wait a minute. No. 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 We need this to go in the top, because that's the one that we're actually using. Okay, so we're gonna do something like that. I think the problem I'm having with this system is... I think the problem I'm having is it's gonna be really hard to connect everything. So what I would like to do is just have one of each shape coming in on the space belt. But I'm gonna need more room to be able to pull that off, I think, which is not the greatest. Hang on, let's try this. Let me just delete all this. I think if I take this whole thing, including those jumpers, and I move it all down 1 square. 1 square. We should be able to pull this off. Now, I just gotta figure out which one I want to be my input. Let's go with... We can send one this way, right there. Then we're going to need to... What are we gonna need to do? We're going to need to jump. Uh-oh, that's not going to work. Hang on, I got another whole layer here that we're not using. We can just go up. So we can go up. Right? Oh, do I want to do this? You know what? Let's just do it. Whatever. Let's just do it. I'm trying to get this set up so that I can have at least one 4-layer belt system working for us. This one's gonna just run down into here somewhere. I guess it doesn't really matter where it goes, does it? Right in there. We gotta make sure all of these are going the right way. Don't need any of that anymore. Yeah, what the heck? There we go. And then the last one can just go... whatever, like that. Okay, so that should work. Now, what I need to do is connect all of those shapes into... I'm gonna need more room than that. I need to connect all of those shapes into this somehow. Oh boy, how am I gonna do this, guys? I also need to be able to split this, which is not the best at all. So we're gonna want this belt to go there, this belt to go there, this belt to go there, and this belt to go there, and then all we gotta do is connect this thing right into there, and we should have it. I hope. Okay, now somehow I have to take this concept and do it multiple times. So somehow I'm going to have to weave these belts so that they can all do their thing, and I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but let's see what I can come up with. Okay. We weaved the belts together. So I've got this one here set up to send the first row. This one is sending the second of each of them. This one is sending the third of each of them. Hopefully I did this all right. And this one is sending the fourth of each of them. So now all I should have to do is take this, perhaps, and paste it, and paste it, and paste it. Make sure these are all connected, and then we're gonna need to make sure all of these are connected. And we should be making ourselves everything that we need. I don't know for sure, but we'll see. Is this thing working? No. Why is it not working? Excuse me? Why are we getting blue squares? What the heck is going on here? Something must have been broken because it's not sending blue squares anymore. I don't know what was going on. Maybe I didn't have it connected properly or something. Anyway, it seems to be working now. We just gotta wait for it to fill up. These ones should all be sending nothing. Why are they sending something? Oh! Because I didn't change these yet. See, that's why we're learning. So this is supposed to be cyan. And this is supposed to be blue. And this is supposed to be green. Okay. I think that's right. Now, what I'm going to need to do is send all of these shapes to get stacked with these ones, to get stacked with these ones, to get stacked with these ones. And actually, I think I just need one more of these factories that I have. I think. Like that. And then if I was to put this into the second belt and this into the third belt and this into the fourth belt, I don't know if that's actually right or not. The fourth one is going to be on the very, very bottom. This one is going to be on the second from the bottom, third from the bottom, and fourth from the bottom. Okay, so that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the only thing I'm not sure about is whether or not these are the right way or not. And I think they're not. Unstacker. I think this is actually the fourth layer. So I need to switch these around. This guy should be coming in down here. And this guy should be coming in here. And this guy should be coming in here. And this guy should be coming in here. Okay, and then I almost forgot I have to also change these. Green. Blue. And cyan. Okay, so that should be that. Now, I just have to connect all of them together. So we go like this, we shove that in there, we shove this in there, and we shove this in there, and we shove this in there. Okay, bingo. That should be making us the shape that we need. Why is that going to the top? It shouldn't be going to the top. Okay, it's not. It's not. Okay, well, I think that pretty much does it. So there we have it. There's my MAM that does one belt of one shape. 4 stacks, no pins, no crystals. Just as simple as it gets. Now, what I would like to do, and I don't know if this is gonna work very well, but what I would like to do is copy this. And maybe we just copy this. I would like to take this part, actually including this. Right? Yeah, we want to keep the paint. We want to keep the paint. So I'm going to take this whole thing. We're going to copy it. It's only 722 blueprint parts for my entire MAM. that is so small. Okay, what I would like to do is put it right into my hub. Let me see if I can figure out where I'm supposed to paste this thing. We're gonna have to get rid of some railway tracks, but this should work. So let me just delete all of this. And if we paste this in here somewhere. Okay. That... Oh, and this we don't need. This we don't need? Is this supposed to be... Oh, you know what? This should just be operator shape. There we go. Which means the other one is busted too. Where's my other factory here? That means this one is busted. Well, right now it's not, because it just happens that the layer is the same as the shape. But that should fix that. Okay, so that is going to work. Now what I have to do, while that is working away, is we got to get the shapes in here, and I guess it doesn't matter which shapes I put in there, does it? It doesn't even matter. We can just put them each in however we want. Okay, and we happen to have all the shapes that we're going to need. Now we're only using one layer. I only need to fill the bottom layer right now, the way my hub is laid out. We're only using the bottom. So what I could do is copy this 3 more times to use the other 2 layers as well, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm just trying to find an easier way to get items there. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. And this guy is just going to grab from there. Then he's going to go up here. Grab from here. Then he's going to go down here. Grab from this. I don't know if this is actually faster or not. But that's what we're going to do. Then he's going to go down here. You know what? I don't think it is. This is crazy. We're making this way longer than it needs to be, I think. Maybe? I don't know if it actually matters. It's going to be kind of long either way. So we're going to do that. We're going to come around. And then we're just going to do a quick jaunt over here before we come back and we go this way. There we go. Yeah, that's fine, right? Oh! No, I didn't save. Okay, and then what we want to do is get a train stop at position 1, at position 2, at position 3, and at position 4. Okay, then this guy is gonna just go up here and deliver shapes. Alright, that is gonna be perfect. If we need another train, we can get another train, but for now, let's just go with that. I'm not gonna use my blueprint for this, just because... Wait, where's the extractor? Here we go. We're not gonna use the blueprint for this just because we're only using 1 layer, so I can just set this up really quickly. It's not even gonna be a big deal. 1, 2, 3 of those. And what do we need? We need these guys. Okay, and then really easily do that. Now we can just copy this factory like this, and we can paste it right here with a belt. Okay, and then these other ones, we're gonna have to do a little bit of factory. Nothing crazy, but we're gonna have to do a little bit of factory here. Just because we only want half of this shape, and I only want half of this shape. But whatever, we can make it work. We'll make it happen. Okay, where's my trash can? So we've got 2 belts here, because we're gonna need 1 full belt. So 2 belts are being made. We're rotating 180 degrees. 180 degrees. We're gonna trash half of it. And we are going to keep the other half, so that should be perfect. Let's just run that right into there. And then we're gonna need this exact same thing right here. Is it the same half we're trying to keep? No, it's the opposite half we're trying to keep. So I'm going to need to flip which one we're flipping. I'm going to need to flip which one we're flipping. So this guy can go onto this guy, and then other than that, everything else should just work. Uh-oh. I didn't leave enough room here. Come on. Alright. Something like that. Hopefully. What are we getting for shapes out of here? Hello? We getting the good shapes? Oops. What the heck's going on here? We're flipping the wrong sides. Oh, no, we're not. What? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're getting the good side. We're not getting the bad side. Yeah. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And then as far as paint, I got blue, I got green, and I got red. We can just mine it straight in, maybe. Ooh, the only problem is that I have to keep track of. That's got to be the same order, or it's not going to work. Which is less than ideal. Blue, green, red. Blue, green, red. Okay, blue, green, red, blue, green, red. Easy peasy. Okay, guys, I've gone ahead, and while I was at it, I just made a second one on this side. All I did was mirror everything. I think it's all wired up. I'm not even using trains on this side. I'm just hauling everything in directly. Some of the stuff is maybe not here yet. Some of it has a long way to go. Oh... And we're not even sending the right pieces. Hang on a minute. What the heck? Why are you doing this? I'm rotating... Oh, I'm rotating 180. I wasn't supposed to rotate 180. I'm only supposed to rotate 90. Okay, so that should fix it. Let's just trash a bunch of that stuff for now. Until we start getting the right pieces out of there. And then once that's done, we can connect this thing back together, and it's gonna take a while. But once it gets here, it's just gonna run forever. Now, we're starting to see this shape arrive. And this one, here's the cool thing, it's just getting delivered straight into our hub. So we should be able to just watch this number going up. Look at that. That's the dream. And then the train is super far away. It's super far away. It's helping. It's just helping. That's all it's doing. It's a work in progress. Is it even doing anything? It's not even working. Why is this one not working? Hello? Hello? Where's all my stuff? These belts are on backwards for some reason. You know what? I copied and pasted these. And I think I put them on the wrong way. So hold up. We got to copy these ones, I think. Copy that. And if we just plunk these right back down, and I hope that was right. Plunk these down in there. We should be seeing some shapes. What's going on? Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. I think it's coming. That should be stacking. Getting painted blue. Why is it not painting it right? Okay, never mind. It is. It is painting it right. It just took a minute to prime up. Okay, so that is going to start working here eventually too. I guess we don't need any junk in there. It's just going to slow things down. All right. So there we have it. We're now making 3 full belts. And if I really wanted to go crazy, we could just copy this factory 2 more times. Because... No, I can't. I can copy this one 2 more times because we have enough stuff coming in. That other one I can't. So do we want to do it? Do we want to do it? I'm not sure the best way of doing this is kind of the problem. If I take all of this and we copy it 2 more times, technically it should work. But the problem is I need to somehow get the things off of belt number 2, which we could do. You know what? I think we can do this. We just gotta hook these things up to a floor, that's all. Okay, I think everything is hooked up. Let me see. I just gotta finish these space belts, and that should be all we need. We should technically be making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belts full of any shape that we possibly want. So that is good. Why does this look so weird? Oh, that's cyan? I think that's cyan. Okay, so we should technically be making that now. Those should just be getting trashed, which they are. These we don't need anymore. That's the only thing I don't like about the trains, is it takes a bunch of resources to override what's in there already, which is not the greatest. So I'm trying to get around that by just shooting straight into the hub, or into the vortex like this. So everything should be working. I think one thing I do want to do is just time it. Is there like a time played? 42 hours, 58 minutes. Dang. Okay. So what I want to do is time it the next time we start a shape and just see how long it takes my factory here to override itself. It really shouldn't take that long, because all of the shapes, they only have to go from here through this factory and then they're into the hub. That's it. That's all they got to do. So I'm expecting it's not going to take a very long time between shapes, but we'll see how it goes. Let me finish up this one here. We need 1600. I don't think we've started actually making them yet. Not yet. We still have a little ways to go. We started getting some cyan stuff through though, which is not even the right shape. Hopefully those start doing the thing that they're supposed to do. Why are they not? Uh-oh, do I have a problem? I might have a problem. Where is the... I'm not sending the right shapes. I think we are sending the right shapes. We're just garbaging them, which is not great. Why is that happening? Somewhere in here, we're supposed to be checking this signal is equal to that signal. Why isn't it working? We're not getting a signal. You know what I think the problem is? I was supposed to have connected this into this guy, and it doesn't look like... I must have overrode it at some point. So... what we're going to need to do is... how do I get a signal into here? I don't think I can go down because that'll break this. Wait, it's not even working. Okay. What we're gonna have to do maybe is go around like this, which will let me come over and down, and then we're not gonna need this. And we can actually clean that up, I think, like this. Okay, so that should be sending it now? No, still not. What am I getting out of this? Red. Oh, never mind. I'm changing the red. I'm changing the red factory. Okay. So that should be working. The only thing is now I kind of have to copy this and Oops. I need to copy this and this. To all of my factories, which is not going to be pretty. Oh no. Okay, I only have to do it to these 6, 7, and then we can just copy paste that onto the other ones, hopefully. The problem with debugging this after I've copied and pasted it all over the place means that I have to keep making fixes, whoops, keep making the fixes, whoops, and then copy and pasting it all over the place. So now this factory is hopefully the latest and greatest, which means if I do something like this, hopefully it fixes them all, but we'll see how it goes. It looks like we're actually starting to make the proper shape now, which that is a step in the right direction for sure. Okay, now we just gotta copy this back over to my remote base as well, and I just realized that I don't have paint getting to all of the spots. So we'll have to fix that as well. But let's get this part working first, and then I should be able to just plunk that in there. Whoops, these aren't even long enough. That's okay. Okay, so that should be working. Are we getting the proper shape? Not there, not there. Oh no, wait, we just placed that. It's gonna take a minute. Let's see, are we getting the proper shape here? It looks good. We are doing it. Okay, and that means this one should be working here fairly soon. I also took my time copy and pasting this, but it looks like it's going to be working here very soon. Okay, well that's good. Let's see, once it's done, I want to still do the timer and see how long it takes to start producing a full belt. From the moment I hit play to the moment this starts to pump out a full belt, I want to see what that time is. Okay guys, the time is now. We are going to start a timer and we are going to see what kind of speeds we get. I'm expecting it's going to be relatively quick because there's not, like I said, a lot for the factory to actually have to go through. But let's just get a timer going. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, we'll see how long this takes. I imagine it's going to be relatively quick as long as there's no bugs. I want to get to a point where all I have to do is keep hitting go and it just keeps doing the thing. But we'll have to see. Hopefully there's no more glitches in my wiring. It looks like everything's working, but I guess you never know, right? So we're trying to make our first 2-layer item, which it shouldn't make it any slower. It's just going to be a little bit weird because we've not actually tried it yet. And that is not even the right piece. Huh? 2 squares. Oh, that's supposed to be under. Okay, so that means this one is on top. Right? Yes. Okay, so this one is on top. So this should still be working. The only thing we haven't actually tried yet is whether or not this system is going to do what we want it to, but I'm pretty confident because this is going in the bottom. This one's going in above. I'm pretty confident it's gonna work, but let's just see what kind of time we get up to. We're already up to 1:20, and we're still making the previous shapes, which is not great, but our new shapes are getting pretty close here, so we're not going to be too far out. So we're receiving our first shape here. This shape is just starting to get through. There's a little bit of jank still involved, but it's getting there. And that means very soon we should be making ourselves, hopefully, hopefully, the shape that we need. And this side should also be pretty much the same speed. They're exactly the same machine. One's just mirrored. So they should, theoretically, be producing the same shape at the same time. But we'll see how it goes. Neither of them have started just yet. But this one's got the double stacker. It should be going soon. This one is missing something. This one is not playing nicely for some reason. Maybe my wiring is still busted. That is weird. This one's getting pretty close. Why is it not working? What do we got here? I mean, we're basically making a full shape, so it's 4 minutes-ish, but it's not the right shape. And I think what's happening is when I'm feeding in my inputs, I'm rotating the shapes, but I'm not unrotating them, I think is what's happening. So that's not the best. Although, that looks right. Square, square. Square, 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 square. What seems to be the problem? Oh, I am stacking them backwards. I am stacking them backwards. What the heck? I thought I had this right. Okay, so I've cleaned up those ones by the vortex. Now I just gotta clean up these ones, which is a little bit of a pain because there's a lot of them. But that should fix it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not supposed to be plugged. Why is that plugged? Oh, because we're not getting a signal. Okay, so then it shouldn't matter. Okay, we've fixed them all. That means we should be getting the proper pieces finally. Eventually, finally. I think eventually, finally. Let me go check my hub. My hub should be working now. That looks good. Yes! Yes! This one's still a little bit slow. It's trying to catch up. Something is just not working here. My first layer is not coming through. Hello? Did I break something? Oh, we're still not getting the half circles yet. Is it taking that long? It's gotta have been half an hour. You know what? I never connected it back up again. We're just trashing everything. Oh my god, I forgot to connect it up again. Okay, there. That's gonna fix it. We're only making two belts of stuff though? Doesn't seem right. Why? Oh, because I'm not using the full inputs. Okay, well, we can fix that. That's not a problem. But anyway, guys, we are going to wrap it up right there. I hope you are loving this series so far. I'm not sure we're going to be doing another episode. My MAM is working, and I know there's stuff I could do, but I have a few other videos for some other games that I have to post, and then Satisfactory is coming out next week. So I'm running out of time to get all these videos out. So I think we're going to wrap it up right there. If you guys really want to see some more shapes, drop me a comment, let me know. But I think for now, that is going to wrap things up for us. In the next series, we will be picking up probably more factory shenanigans with some satisfactory, like I said, and I've got a couple other neat things that I want to check out on the channel, hopefully before then as well. Hopefully you guys like them all. We're doing some giveaways on my Discord, so go ahead, the link is in my about profile page because it's not on my videos anymore. And if you want to be entered for some fun free games, all you gotta do is hop in there and check the box. You don't gotta purchase nothing, you just gotta show up, check the box, and that's it. So guys, I hope you love the series. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I will see you next time.